Hi everyone, I'm Delia Victoria, and yesterday I posted a question that probably ruffled some feathers. So, as promised, I am going to post the outcome of what everyone voted for. Now, do be aware that this is a opinionated question. So there is no right or wrong answer. It literally depends on the person and the relationship. So, I'm going to post about it. Come on back, and I'm going to also give my opinion on what my answer would be. Once again, it is an opinion. So grab something to sit with, something to drink with, and come chat with me. Come chat with Z. As you can see, the main outcome is that everyone mostly voted for men are the providers. There are still some that voted for 50-50, and that's totally fine. Once again, this is an opinion. Opinion's like an asshole. Everyone has one. So you cannot get offended or upset for someone else's opinion on how they view their life, their standards, and or how they will want their relationships to be. So, my opinion, I do believe that men are the providers as well. Since the Stone Age, it has always been that men are providers. However, I am not the type that is stating that I personally want to be a housewife, because I do not want to be a housewife. Shout out to all the housewives out there. You guys are rocking it, because kids are also a full-time job, tending to the house and your husband as well. Congratulations to you. Once again, also, it said marriage as well. So to be a housewife, I commend any housewife, because that's also a full-time job. However, I personally have always, since I was 16 years old, had my own money as well too. So I believe as a woman, I would love to still be able to make my own money. So I do not agree with being a housewife for me personally. When I say men are the providers, I was raised that men pay big bills, women pay small bills. And that's how it's always been. 50-50, if you believe that it's 50-50, that's up to you. No shame, no game. However, I cannot agree with 50-50. My opinion cannot agree with 50-50. Why? Because there will never be 50-50 in a relationship. Point blank, period. There's always going to be a double standard. Women, if you don't know how to cook, clean, any of that, they'll look at you like you a female, you can't cook, or you a female, your house is messy. It's always going to be that form of double standard. For a man, if you don't have a job, baby, you probably won't get a woman. There are some women now that will take care of a man. Kudos to you too. No shame, no game. Me personally, I can't do it. But there are some women that have no problem taking care of a man. But as a man, there's still that double standard that states that a man is supposed to have money. A man is supposed to have a job. And a man that does not have a job, there are words for that man like bum, scrub, a lot of scenarios, a lot of words and standards for men who do not have money or who do not have a job. So those double standards still apply. So in my opinion, it will never be a 50-50. Men can't bear kids, and half the time you see men that don't even really take care of the kids. There are some full-time dads, shout out to you too. But there are also some men who are not there. Or they're there physically, but the wife or the woman is still tending to the kids. Like if the baby starts to cry, who do they hand it off to? The mother. So there's still not a 50-50. So I look at it like, you're telling me I have to cook, clean, still look good, tend to the kids, have kids, cook, clean. I already said that, but you also tend to the husband too. Also tend to the husband too. You know what I mean? Also please him and still pay 50 for everything. 50 for the mortgage, 50 for the car note, the car payments, which is the car note, 50 for the insurance, utilities and food, and still do my wifely duties. I personally just don't agree with that because to me it just sounds like a roommate. And if I need a roommate, then what is the man there for? If the woman can do it all by herself, technically, then why are you here? A man is supposed to not elevate you, but he is supposed to be the one that you follow. You know, the man is supposed to be the leader and you follow as the woman. Who are you following if you both are doing the exact same thing? Now, don't get me wrong, there are some women that make more money than the man. There are scenarios like that. Like if the man is dating Oprah Winfrey, I'm sorry, but that's Oprah. But at the same time, if a woman is working hard, the man should be working twice as hard or just as hard. If I have two jobs, you should have two jobs. You know, if you got to work till your bone tired, both of you should be working till your bone tired. Like the man should be bringing in what you're making or more. That's just my opinion. That is, once again, my opinion. I feel like there's so much money, especially nowadays. There's literally so much money that can be made that there's like no excuse. I don't see excuses. Yes, the economy is different, things are more expensive, but I never said that the woman shouldn't pay anything. It's not what I'm saying. I said the man pays the big bills and the woman pays the small bills. A lot of men state today that they like a woman that will be submissive. I myself want to submit to my husband. I want to be a submissive wife. But if I look at it like if I'm paying 50-50 for everything, you are my roommate. What am I submitting to? If you're not working twice as hard than me, especially, you know, men to this day still technically get paid more than women, and a black woman at that, there's no excuse. That's just my opinion. I look at it like men are the providers. There will never be a 50-50 because there's always going to be a double standard. Those standards that still apply, those standards are going to probably always apply, and I don't see them going anywhere. So until those double standards are not here anymore, which I don't see ever changing, my opinion and my standards and my views are going to remain the same. Now, if you are one of those people that believe in 50-50, rock on. Stick with it. I wish you all the best. And if you're the type that also believes in housewife, rock on. I wish you all the best, because that's also a full-time job too. But if you're the type that thinks like me, then I don't feel like I'm alone. And if I am alone, cheers to me. So this is my opinion. This was Chat with me, Chat with Z, and I'm gonna have more of these questions because though they are questions that people might get annoyed with, people might get tired of hearing, whatever, these are sensitive topics that need to be had and need to be said because everyone's views are different and everyone's views are valid. Have a great Saturday. Cheers.